Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian the Horror Punk here for another end of the week movie haul. This is where I show off everything I've gotten in the mail, if I found any sales, in-store pickups, which I don't think I have any in stores today. I did show another video earlier in the week about stuff I found at Walmart, McKay's, and Black Friday. I think everything here I got in the mail. Yeah, everything I got in the mail, except for one thing, which is not a movie. It's a figure I found at a Goodwill on Thursday. You guys probably saw that in my story. I found these, like, I guess I don't want to say they're like officially licensed, but I found some critters at a Goodwill for $3. So I picked up one. It is very furry. I know these are not officially licensed. I actually have a small critter somewhere in this room. I think I moved it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I think it's in the hallway now. It used to be up here in the rafter things, but I think it's in the hallway now. But I picked up this little guy. $3. It was a good deal. Some of my friends told me that they were on Amazon, so I don't know. I found a bunch of them just laid out at Goodwill. Picked up one. All of them were different. Like, their teeth were different. The fur was different. So I picked up this guy. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if he'll stay. Hopefully he stays. I'll probably put him somewhere in this room for now. I'll have to pack him up later. So yeah, let's just dive right in. And some of these are, I think half this stack is from Amazon, the other half is from other sales. So Amazon was pretty good to me this week. As you can see, I got 9 titles from Amazon this week. That's crazy. I don't usually go that crazy with Amazon, but their prices were pretty decent this week. So I did pick up a copy of Companion, just came in the mail today. So I have not seen this. I heard it was pretty decent. I've heard mostly good reviews on this. A couple of them were like, I didn't care for it. So I will watch it and give my own opinion. I went with the Blu-ray on that. If I like it enough, I'll get the 4K down the road. Maybe. Amazon had their buy 3 4Ks for $33, so I had to jump on that. I think it was just Warner Brothers and Universal titles. All mine were Warner Brother titles. I had to open this one because I think the 4K, the Blu-ray was bouncing around in the packaging. It was fine. Went ahead and upgraded my Shawshank Redemption Blu-ray to 4K. It did not have a digital code inside, so I took my old digital code from my 4K, my Blu-ray, and put it in here. Case is a little like flimsy. I don't know why. I think it's one of these cheaper 4K if I could talk today, 4K cases, so it is what it is. Went ahead and upgraded my Blu-ray of Blazing Saddles. Some people got the slipcover on this one, some people did not. I was not the lucky one to get that. That's okay. Just glad to have it in 4K. Same thing with this. I went ahead and upgraded my Terminator Blu-ray to 4K. I bought, was it 5 independent films because they were on sale. So I went ahead and picked up this. Apparently this is an LGBT. It's not really a horror. It is an anthology. It's called Hauntology. An older sister takes her runaway sibling on a road trip to share the most chilling tales surrounding their hometown. It is 103 minutes from 2022, or 2021, rather. I've heard good reviews on this, so I wanted to check it out. I think the only person I recognize in here is Nancy Loomis, maybe Zoe Luna. I don't recognize anybody else in the cast on this one. This is a Gravitas Ventures release, not rated. Pretty stoked for that one. This one I'm definitely interested in. I'm a fan of cryptids, especially the Mothman. But this doesn't have to do with the Mothman. This takes place in Europe. It's called Moth. This is a Vipco release. I do enjoy that, some films that are on that label. It's also put out by Bayview Entertainment. 2020, or sorry, it's actually from 2016. It was released in 2024. 81 minutes. It is a British film, I believe. Yeah, it takes place in Central Europe. I would think it's, I don't know, just European, I guess. Yeah, it's weird that the Mothman is over in Europe. That is weird. Mothman, or just Moth. Next up, we have a Christmas slasher that people have told me to check out over the last couple of years. It is from 2021. This is called Sleigh Ride. He knows where you are sleeping. Santa Claus serial killer is hunting the woman who lives in that house where he grew up, endangering her whole family. That is weird. Why would he do that? This stars Brian Krause, Olivia Dunkley Mitchell. I believe she also directed the film. And Gene Shira. 89 minutes, not rated, 2021. Gravitas Ventures release. I got two Video Vengeance titles here. First one here is from 2003, called Despiser. It kind of looks like a Thing, the Thing ripoff with this guy here. Directed by Philip Cook. Fight for Your Soul. It says it's the Beastmaster as envisioned by Dante. I believe he's talking about Joe Dante there. That's what Joe Bob Briggs says. Yeah, looks really weird, especially with this like troll doll here. That's weird. 105 minutes. Not rated, region free. A lot of special features there. This one I kind of don't want to show off the cover. It is kind of, I mean, it's covered, but it's still showing quite a bit here. I will do my best to cover it up. This is Dinosaur Valley Girls from 1996. 94 minutes. This was, I don't know who directed this one. Don Glut and C. Courtney Joyner. I think that individual is in the film. Yeah, I think she's one of the actresses. Yeah, so I'll show you the back. You don't have to cover anything up there. Beauties and the Beasts. So interesting. I'll have to check that out. I do enjoy my dinosaur movies, especially Jurassic Park. But this is like more schlock. Deep Discount was having a buy one get one free Olive Films sale, so I picked up two titles. I wasn't going to get anything, but I was just like, I'll look. And sure enough, I found two titles. So I picked up Hollywood Shuffle with Robert Townsend. I do enjoy him as an actor, and he directed this as well. In 1987, 78 minutes. Dude, I heard it was a pretty good comedy, so I'll watch that. And then I picked up this nice slipbox version of A Bucket of Blood with Dick Miller, who I really enjoyed in Gremlins and a bunch of other things. Wasn't he in The Burbs? He's been in a lot of Joe Dante films over the years. I think he was maybe in Piranha as well. Roger Corman directed this one. Obviously, it is a comedy of errors and terrors. This is from 1959, 66 minutes. Not rated. And it does have quite a few features listed on the back here. It's like a comedy horror film from what I remember reading about. If you were a member of Shout Factory's whatever on their website, I did start early, so I had access to their little sale. I was gonna get quite a bit, but I decided just to get 3, technically 6 titles, but one's a box set. Actually 5, 2 singles and then a 3-pack. So I heard not so good things about this film, but I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99. So I went and picked up Hashtag Horror with Chloe Sevigny and Timothy Hutton. Natasha Lyonne is in here, Taryn Manning. So good cast, but I heard it was not a good film, but for that low of a price, I picked it up anyway. And then I don't have the first film of this, but they have the second one. Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. We have Contracted Phase 2. It's an IFC Midnight Scream Factory release. 78 minutes from 2015. This is an Infection movie, but I don't have the first film, so I have to go and watch it first because it is linked to that one. It's not like one of those like spin-offs or whatever. You don't have to watch the first one, but this one I believe you have to. This one I had to open because one of the 4K discs was bouncing around. Luckily, it was the one I least care about, so went ahead and picked up the Ring collection. I do have the first Ring on 4K already, but I didn't have the other 2. Not that I care for those films as much as the first one, but hey, I like that artwork. So you get the Ring 2, and Rings, which I still have yet to watch. So both are 4K Blu-ray combos. I don't think I can get it out. I had to force it out before. Don't want to keep doing that, especially with the box here. All right, let's just slide all of them out, and then we'll show them off one by one. So obviously you get the original, which is the best one of the 3. This is from 2002, 115 minutes. I believe this is PG-13. This is directed by Gore Verbinski. Really nice artwork on both discs, and there is no reversible cover art. So you get Samara there, and then you get Naomi Watts' character there. So this is, what's her name? Of course, it doesn't credit her name on the back here. Her last name is Chase. She was in Donnie Darko. She played Donnie Darko's sister. And she reprised a role in the second film, which people don't talk about, which, again, I can see why. Then we have The Ring 2. Not nearly as good as the first one, obviously. I thought it was okay. So there's the Blu-ray and the 4K. Again, no reversible cover art. And then the one that no one liked, Rings, with Johnny Galecki from Roseanne and obviously Big Bang Theory, but decent artwork on these discs as well. Of course, the 4K falls out again. It should be in there. It's not bouncing around there. So there's that. And then, last but not least, I did order 2 titles from was it Diabolic? Yeah, Diabolic DVD. This is not gonna go back. Okay, it is. All right. 2 titles from Diabolic. I ordered them like a week and a half ago, and they showed up this week. I think it was a week and maybe not quite a week and a half. One upgrade, I did enjoy this movie. I had the DVD, so I went ahead and got the Cauldron Films Blu-ray of The Sweet House of Horrors. Lucio Fulci film from, oh, what year was this from? It doesn't say on the back, of course it doesn't. Okay, it does. 1989, 83 minutes. It was in English and Italian. yeah, this is a really good movie. I highly recommend it. I know some people didn't like it because it's like a TV movie from 1989, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And then I went ahead and picked up this Japanese film from 1977. I've heard good reviews on it. It is a Radiance film release, which I don't own any Radiance films movies. So if I enjoy this, I'll look into getting more. Maybe this is directed by, I'm going to butcher this. I can get the last name right. Seijun Suzuki. 93 minutes. It is a tale of sorrow and sadness. It takes place on like a Gulf. Is it Gulf? Yeah. So the synopsis is right here, which is weird. Usually it's on the back. I guess the release is on the front. The editor of a sports magazine grooms fashion model Riko to become a pro golfer. She becomes a media sensation, but when she and her manager cause a hit-and-run accident, the victim begins to blackmail her, intruding further and further into Riko's personal life. So it's like a thriller type movie. So I will definitely like this movie at somehow, a little bit here, a lot. We'll see. Apparently, this is a U.S. based company, but it was apparently made in Poland. So that's interesting. So. If you've seen this film from the 70s, please leave your comments down below. Like I said, it gets really good reviews on IMDb. I did review it before I purchased this. So, yeah. So I look forward to that one. So, that is everything, I guess, this week, other than what I showed in the previous video. And, of course, you got this guy. Creepy. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and hopefully we will find some goodies this week coming up. We'll see. Anyway, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.